I cannot believe I've been speaking on mute the entire time. But okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. This is episode 50. Congratulations, we've reached 50 episodes. I finally stuck with something long enough to hit the number 50. Now, what's really important is, have all of the streams been equal? No, they have not been equal. But at the same time, do I still believe in myself? Yes, I still do. I know you see like dirty clothes in the background all the time, so please forgive me for that. I'm basically scooting over at a friend's place, so like I'm just grateful to be here, man, at the end of the day. In Dubai, if you don't have like a family and you want to settle down in like a family area, they basically ask you to like present like a marriage certificate, and I'm like, bro, but I'm not married, and they're like, too bad for you, buddy. So it's a bit of an asinine problem to have, but I mean, we have it, so GG, I guess. What's there to look into it? Anyway, so now today what we're looking at is this robotics project, and it's known as CodecFlow, right? And what we're going to do is we're going to do like a deep dive of what this project does. Now, first of all, to comment on the branding, I have mixed feelings about the branding, okay? Because I think they're overdoing this perforated style a little bit too much. I really like how they played this Danco article, although they're almost a week late, which is really bad. Should have done it way sooner. But okay, that's completely fine. I think this is where they can improve definitely upon their marketing. The speed of them shipping out moment marketing things can be much faster. This is really, really great, right? Um, Basically they're like showcasing their founder a lot. I think this guy should get himself a Twitter badge. Like, I don't think I'm asking too much here. So yeah, I think he should definitely get himself like a Twitter badge. This is a very good video, by the way. I really like it, so I'm just gonna hit this like button as well. Now if I scroll down further, I see this one. So they've been tweeting almost on like a daily or alternative of the day scale, which is fine. But I think we really need to do better when it comes to like explaining stuff. So if I come here, like for example, it's kind of difficult, and I think technically pub dexes are also complicated, right? But you tend to get them because I think you've just been exposed to too many of them. And maybe the problem with robotics, or at least the problem that I have with a lot of robotics companies, is that I've not been exposed to too many of them. Like, I understand, what do you call it, teleoperation and stuff. Like, basically the robot has like a camera, and it learns from the actions that you're doing in a particular scenario, and it's noticing how its arm is being moved and stuff like that. But that's still very rudimentary, right? CodecFlow says it's like the execution layer for robotics and AI operators on Solana. It's basically the bridge between the world of robotics and crypto. So that's definitely interesting. This is their website. They have their Discord. They have their docs. They have the GitHub. They have RoboMove, and they have Telegram. So a couple of different things right here. Execution layer, blah blah blah. Do you want early access? Of course I want it. Vision language modems. Okay, we've got VLMs here. Okay. I would change this to basically explain how it is doing this. I think it needs to do a better job of explaining what is the exact problem it's solving. Right now, it's solving a problem with a kind of language that does not resonate with me as somebody who's honestly uneducated at this point when it comes to robotics. No conflicts, no use, no window lock-in. Right. And I think I asked Claude this question as well. So I'll show you that as well. So it has like three pillars. They've got machines, they've got, which means you can basically work in any environment, and which is like specialized workers to interact with software visually. Oh, this is basically where they can operate like a normal human being because of like their visuals understanding and stuff. I think this is going to be the most complicated part, this operator level problem. So yeah, and they'll have like a operators marketplace as well, which is like this. So yeah, would be very cool. Anyway, AI, hard code flow, and security. Okay, very coolly made. But let's see what else do they have. First of all, if I click on the waitlist thing, yeah, I think this should have definitely like some sort of like a referral mechanic. I've already applied here, so it won't come up. Let's see what's happening. Hmm. Don't claim if you're not a dev. I would fix the typo here, like with the apostrophe, but I know not like a big deal, but still. What the hell is Fabric? That's what I want to know. Tweets, GitHub. Okay, new commits. I'm not so sure. I don't know. Maybe I'm not technical enough. Are you supposed to have this out here like this? Like, is this like a good idea or not? FAQ, marketplace, Q4 2025. Yeah, I think this should definitely be changed now. I think it's already done from my end. Like, I've already filled this up, so I will not fill it up again. Okay. Okay. Official links, general, G codec. Okay. I think the community is not that sophisticated, if I may say. That's not exactly a bad thing. It's just like a thing, if you know what I mean. So if it's a thing, then it can be improved. Community content really needs to be pushed. Needs to be pushed harder. I don't see a lot of people interacting. Hmm. What else do they have? They have their documentation, which is right here. Operator, perceive, reason, act, cycle. Oh wow. Okay. Operator, sort the red objects. Machine layer. They've got system layer. They've got intelligence layer. Hmm. Operator marketplace, earning mechanisms. Is this not very similar to what render is doing? But like render can be like a subset of what codec is trying to achieve. Okay. Moyai and Khalil. Okay. Use cases, gaming agents, desktop automation. I would just say like everything needs to be from, I don't know, maybe they need like a different thing for devs and normie retail people like me, because it's kind of hard to understand that what is happening. Oh my god, I have no idea. Every time I see GitHub, I get scared, man. I don't know. It's something in me just like, oh, it's like, oh, zips. Nope, I cannot do it. Okay, so let me actually fire up my Claude as well in like a second. First of all, we need to talk about what the hell is this, like Pano, for example, RoboMove. Sorry. So this should not be there. Okay, this I think we just shelter or whatever. Interactive simulations. How does this even work? Wait, what? What? Drink a glass of water. This is, they should have just, honestly, I would have just posted this video and has moved left, then right, then jump. Left. Oh, okay. Not the world's most exact thing, but okay. Dance Lama Karena. If it can do that, I'd be very surprised. Nah, okay. Not perfect. Like it's not there, like perfectly there, but okay. We will take it. We will take it. It's okay. Okay. What else do we have? Okay, I think that's all the things that we have. Let me actually fire up Claude for a moment. So I think Claude, I've been experimenting with it for a while. And what I've realized is that it's really good if you know what to ask it. So I asked it to create like a structure like Excalibur. So let me see how it does. I've downloaded it. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see how it pans out on Excalibur. So this is the one I used for Avantis and a couple of others, right? So, and also Wormhole as well. So oh my god, I've used this a lot. Mezzo and a couple of others. So you can see like this is basically how I work. By the way, I'm just gonna remove these for a while, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if I can just simply drag and drop something like this. Can I? Oh, what? Oh my fucking god. What the fuck just happened? Um, wow. All of this is made by possible by Claude, by the way. But now what I have to understand is like how is this even working? By the way, good job by Claude. Like I just asked it to make it um make like an accelerator diagram. It built this. Holy shit. This is pretty nice. Uh on okay, explain this entire thing to me is what I want to ask Claude. Like I have read through this, but I want to see how well it can do it. So explain this image to me like I am a 15-year-old. Help me understand why something is the way it is. And that's what we're gonna do, right? Because I want to understand why has this image been created? Because this image has been created by Claude's own attempt to understand things, right? So I want to understand that. What is codec? Okay. Okay. I can use a computer just like a human would. Coefficient information makes it possible. Building a house where each floor has a specific job. Okay. You judge the computers themselves, but here's the idea. Instead of relying on one giant expensive computer, let's you pull. Okay. You're running a pizza delivery service. If you bought for most of use, the fabric orchestrator is basically the manager who decides which computer handles which task based on availability and cost. Okay. So it's basically so uh, this little fella right here, this fabric orchestrator, it basically decides which resource are we going to use for computation, right? And then we've got layer 2 systems. The transition is basically your AI robot needs to actually interact with software, but software comes in countless favors. Yes, right. Operating systems streams what is happening on screen back to the AI. Okay, AI decisions into actual mouse clips. Web RTC designed for real time communication, minimal delay. Web RTC. Okay, so this is basically like the same technology behind Google Meet. Okay, so let me ask questions. A few questions. Okay. Oh wait, I also have Whisper, right? Let me actually fire that up. I forgot about it. A few questions. What was I supposed to ask? Number one, is it possible to assume? Actually, scratch that entire sentence. Am I thinking in the right direction if I say that CodecFlow basically allows me to derive computation power from a network of independent computing power providers based on who would be the most appropriate choice for me? Number two, Is WebRTC the same technology used in Google Meet? And does layer 2 here mean that CodecFlow will allow my agent to understand what is happening on my machine, regardless of which operating software is being run on the machine? First, let's just do that much. Holy shit, man. It's like codec flow. Okay, and what's the third one? The dimensional VLA model. Perceive, reason, act. Yes. Token economics. People who build useful robot workers can sell them. People who spare computer power can rent it out and earn tokens. And so layer one has an incentive mechanism in the sense that people get paid to share their compute. Layer three has an incentive mechanism in the sense that people get paid to build these operators. But layer two is basically just an explanation of a technology that empowers AI agents to run on any machine running any software and has no incentive mechanism baked into it. Let's see what it says. I'd be very interested. Add me on Discord. No, why would I add you on Discord, man? I am literally not a gamer, so why would I add you on Discord? Weird. Okay, so it has replied now. CodecFlow aggregates computing power from multiple sources and centralized compute powers. Choose your workload to the most appropriate based on capacity latency. Okay. Does this not? What if I want to value decentralization? Number one, can I choose to use a computationally expensive compute resource instead of a cheaper one if it means using a decentralized service because I do not want to rely on AWS or Google Cloud? The systems layer abstracts away operating system differences. Okay. It's not about understanding what is happening on your machine. It's about understanding what is happening on whatever machine the agent is deployed on. To be able to work on the interface. Huh? Explain your clarification about layer 2 when you say it is about understanding what is happening on whatever machine the agent is deployed to. um, correct connective tissue. Okay, I think that's all the questions I would have, to be honest. Let's see what it says. Okay. Should we able to subscribe constraints? Okay. Okay. CodeFlow is build their orchestration logic. Okay. Okay. Bank running ancient COBOL system 1985 internal mainframe want to automate some repetitive tasks. The person has now appeared no. Don't even interact with this. Okay. Apply an operator that targets this legacy machine. It's the appropriate environment. Social WebRTC stream capturing what appears in the machine screen. The operator running on a layer 1 compute. Operator's VLA model versus the visual feed understands and says keyboard expand. They're not running on the legacy, it's running on separate computer infrastructure but controlling the legacy machine through screen capture. Okay, okay. So you don't actually require any APIs or direct code integration, but you just have to establish a connection such that you can look at the screen. You basically need layer 2. So basically, on this example legacy machine, you would just need a web RTC connection to broadcast to the layer 1 solution using the computing power of multiple sources. And would there be a connection with of layer 1 with this legacy machine? It's literally me just asking it random questions. Capturing a scheme, receiving input commands, yeah, completely fine. Oh wow. Oh wow. Yeah, I think I got it. Very interesting model. I think on their Discord they need to do some more work of like activating the community. Uh got it. Can you redesign the Excalibur to match the design philosophy of the Rams and make it aesthetically pleasing and implement visual attention hierarchy to the diagrams you're making? Thanks. Always say thank you because you never know when AGI happens and all of this goes away. I think this will fundamentally change how I research a lot of these projects, but it's very important that other people realize this as well. It's not going to be, you know, very straightforward right from the get go. I think that's very important. Hmm. I think Noble is doing a lot of good work as well. I think right now, computationally, my machines are going to crash anytime. Like, I understand why that is happening, but it's happening nonetheless. We come right here. What else is there? Let's see what it produced. What's like the new work it has produced. I asked it specifically to give me the design philosophy of Dieter Rams, so it should have done that. I mean, it would have gotten itself like close to it. I don't know how good it would be, but okay. I mean, it's all right. And I think this is like the operator SDK. Okay, very interesting, huh? It's kind of funny how far we've come. Like, if I can explain stuff like this, you best believe that people are just going to be explaining stuff like this. Like, I don't think there is going to be a lot of people who are going to be like mad about, oh, why is AI being, or like, oh, AI will never be able to do this. It's like, boo hoo, man. How about you stop sucking? How do I send it back? Wait, I can assure you, I remember there used to be something that had this as like an option of like sending it back. Oh wow, crazy. There you go. Solve the problem. One go solutions, guys. Solve shit one go. Okay. Anyway, I'm just gonna keep it open and like observe it for a while. You guys enjoy. I can't believe I actually live coded this like on the stream itself. It was pretty fucking amazing if you ask me. And yeah, other feature I really like is that if I press like double option, then I can get like Claude to like fire up from like anywhere, which is always fine. Or maybe it's like double option. Oh, yeah, it's double option. And I want to be like ensure Whisper launches when I open my laptop every time. And now it's gonna just do something auto launch, like how to auto launch Whisper. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I think that would be it for my ride right here. And if you need anything else, if you need me to look at another project, let me know. Again, I was a little bit late today, unfortunately, and a lot of it happened because, well, duh, hospital guys. But yeah, that's about it. See you all